guys. So this is going to be a very chill video today. I'm going to be talking about my books that I've read this year. So yeah, well, I made a list. I made 2 copies because I'm fucking psychotic. So let's get on into it. I have a whole bookshelf and everything here. So the first book that I read this year, I guess, was the You series, because I love Joe Goldberg. I watched the Netflix show. It was awesome. So I was like, let me read the book. First book, it's like really old. It's dingy. It's been through hell and back because I read this in school. I had watched the first season and I loved it so much. Like, it was something I've never really watched before. Had to read a book in high school, I think, in English class, like every 15 minutes or so. It was a Lifetime series first, obviously by the sticker. So yeah, I got this way back when. The writing's I feel like it's a little bit mature, and like there's some things that like Joe is talking about that I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. Basically, if you haven't heard of You or the Netflix series, this is gonna be like spoilers, by the way. So like if I'm talking about any of these books and you want to read them, don't listen to me talk about them because I will spoil them. Joe is a guy in New York and he sees this girl, Beck, and he instantly falls in love. So he thinks. He's a little bit kind of crazy, stalker, killer. It's perfect. Like, I love it. It's just like the right amount, because a guy has to be a stalker to then be a killer and like go batshit crazy for this girl. Because like if I don't have that balance, because if they're just a stalker, it's not as fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, this is not real, by the way. Okay, like we all know it's not real. Like, this is not real. So just obviously in a real life scenario, this would not be okay. But I'm just saying. But he's very crazy. The things he really like thinks of are very disgusting, honestly. It's pretty gross. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like damaged me in a way, because like I've read so many other books and I feel like Joe is just like a very not romantic kind of guy. He's more of like he wants to be a romantic kind of guy, but he's low-key like a dick. So yeah, he just manipulates himself a lot into thinking he's doing the right thing, and he's not. So I watched You the first season all the time because I love that actor that plays Joe, Penn Badgley. Love that man. Yeah, because there's too many details in this book, you guys. Like, some shit I didn't really need to know. So I was just like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, Joe's crazy. What else? I did not like Beck that much. I might hate Beck more than I hate Joe, which says a lot because he's a stalker and a killer, but she does cheat on him. She does lie to him a lot. She still says that she loves him, which I begin to think to myself, you guys are fucking made for each other. Like, you guys are made for each other, bro. Like, in a way, because like one person is not so great, the other person's not so. But yeah, it is a really, really, really dark book. And like for my first time reading something, like damn, it had to be that book. Other darker romance books I've read are not even that bad compared to what the fuck this was. Anyway, I decided to read the second book, which is called Hidden Bones. This is what it looks like. I could not fucking finish this book. I still have not finished this book. The first one was great. You know, it's hard to get into, but you get into it. This was torture. Of like, I feel like the first book was like just purely Joe. This was like a lot of other characters plus Joe. It's like Joe had a cameo in his own book. And I can't seem to understand Joe and like his thought process and like just him in general, like the shit he talks about. I'm like, what is happening, Joe? Like, he just uses words that I don't even understand. If you hate someone, get them this book. Fall in love, you kill them. Let's move on. Like, do we have to really make this book 6 times when we know what's gonna happen? Very, very slow. The first book, amazing, but the second one, it took its time. And I don't want to waste any more time talking about You. Okay, I read 13 Reasons Why, the book, because I fucking love the show. I love it. It was like 4 seasons. I would never read something like this now. You know what I mean? But like, I was a child. This girl kills herself, and her friends are like, why? Well, they weren't really her friends, but she like gives them these tapes and you're like, you're the reason why I killed myself. So it's like, okay. On What Light? That looks fun. The second book by J. Asher. It looks cute. Something I would read now. This is just like too much for me. I read it because I watched the show and I love the show. I wanted to say this real quick because I did read this in school as well, because we had to read a book. I read this first and then I read Joe Goldberg. So yeah, a book called Forever Interrupted. I don't have it with me, but I read it at work. It was one of the girls' book. I read that fucker so damn fast. It was very confusing at first. It's by the same author here, Taylor Jenkins. That was so sad. At first I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then I was like, oh, that makes sense. I like plot twisted myself because I'm thinking that because this girl was with this guy, they got married, and then he died like a week after they got married or some shit like that. And then it's basically going back in time, like how they first met and all that shit. But in my head, I'm like, she's already with somebody else and her husband just died. But it's about the same guy. I just didn't know. That book, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's just very mature and like, it just molds you, you know? Like people die. So that's just very, maybe not in such a harsh way, but people do die. She doesn't have like another guy that she, like it's not like her partner dies and then she goes off with some other guy. It's not like that. And after that author, I was like, okay, let me try another one of her books. So I tried this one, One True Loves. This is a movie. The movie is absolutely horrible. It is so bad. Do not watch the movie. It's on Disney Plus. Don't watch it though. These books that I am gonna talk about forward on are like the ones that I actually like. And I know their names, I think. So there's a girl named Emma and the guy that she marries is Jesse. And he goes on this trip after they're married and shit like that. He goes on this trip and the helicopter crashes and she's thinking, oh my god, he's dead. Probably like 3-5 years later, he comes back and he's like, I'm alive, motherfuckers. You know, so she's like, Jesse, I'm married to another guy called Sam. So he's like, what the fuck? No, you're my wife. And she's like, I'm Sam's wife too. It's been 5 years, Jesse. Where have you been? It's just really fun. It's just really fun. Like you'll read this in like 2 days. It is very, very fun. It's real. This girl, Emma, is so fucked up. She does not deserve to be loved. She does not deserve it, but she got it. Because when Jesse comes back from the helicopter crash and she thought he was dead, she tells Sam, her new husband, by the way, she's like, yeah, let me go see if there's anything rekindling with me and Jesse. You have a whole husband right in front of you. What do you mean? So this girl gives me a headache so bad, and it really does like wait until the end to like see who she's gonna end up with. But the ultimatum was Jesse did not like her new haircut, so they were no longer gonna be together. That was my takeaway from it. I don't know about y'all, but you know, she has the one that's like 12 Husbands book or whatever. I would never read that, by the way. Too much for me. Yeah, this is really cute, really fun, like especially if you're gonna start reading and stuff. Keeps you hooked. So this shit's good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. What else? Yeah, it was a very easy to read. Very easy and quick to read. The movie sucked. Yeah, we know. Oh yeah, it also makes you question like, if I was in this situation, would I consider this cheating? Like if your husband's like, okay, my girlfriend from 5 years ago just came back. I know you're my wife now, but like, let me go rekindle something with her first. Like, how would that make you feel? Horrible, absolutely horrible. Sam should have left her immediately. Like this was a test for Sam and he's like, but I still love her. Sam, that's on you, buddy. That's on you. If you want to take her back after going and sleeping with another man while you're still married and you know about it. You know about it. Is this one? It's called by Jennifer L. It's short too. You could read this in like a day or two. I like the coloring though. It's purple. I got most of these at either Target, Walmart, or Barnes & Nobles. Most of them are probably from Target. This was fun. It was a little bit slower than I would have liked it to be because I could finish a book fast if it's good enough. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really remember reading this. When I was writing my whole thing down and printing it out, I don't even remember like reading it. I had to add it. I had to go back and add this book because that's how badly I've forgotten it, which is not good. But it did happen. So basically this girl Sydney has been in love with her best friend Kyler. They basically bully each other until the end, but then they end up getting together. That's literally it. They're very mean to each other. They literally bully each other so much. Yeah, the most that I remember from this book was that there was like a snowstorm by themselves together, so that was a whole thing. It is, I would say all the books that I showed you are not like that steamy. A little bit in You for that, the first book, not the second book because I didn't even finish reading it. Smut in the books gets more and more as I go down the line here. So if you want something that's a little bit just to dab your feet into the water, I wouldn't even say this is dabbing your feet into the water, but it's something if you want to, I guess. The next one that I read was The Fabric of Our Souls. I got this one from Walmart. I was just scourging around. This caught my attention. Not even one day, probably like 5 hours. It's very short. It keeps you going though, I will say. There's not really a reason for it to keep going though. I don't know. This book is like something I would have wrote. You know what I mean? Life, she creates death. Basically, they're both dying. So they just fuck until the sun comes up, pretty much. That's literally it. At first, it was a very like mystery kind of thing, but the girl in this book, what's her name? That's what it is. Like strangers, enemies, lovers kind of thing that's got going on here. Would I recommend it to somebody? Probably to somebody I hate and want to waste their time hating life and hating to live. I love that. I love it. Maybe not the first book I should have read when trying to dip my toe in the water, but okay. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, which it's not, it's a 2. Yeah, I don't really remember much, to be honest, because I don't want to remember. If it's for sale, I still wouldn't buy it. Don't waste your money, is what I'm saying. But if you want, then next we get into the good stuff. These shits are good. Okay? Look, I know a lot of people talk about like books and shit like that, but they don't get into this type of shit, okay? This is good, all right? The first one's a little bit bigger than the second one. You could finish these fuckers in like 2 days. It's so good. It's a lot of writing, okay? It's very much, but this keeps you on your toes. I couldn't go to sleep because of this fucker, okay? Like, it was so good. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. That's right, period. I would read it again. It's hard because, like, I want to talk about it, but, like, what do you talk about? Look at the picture. Yeah. Because I feel like some books are, like, straight fucking smut. But I don't like that. Perfect amount of steamy scenes. Honestly, this shit is so good. This is the part that got me. They have text conversations in here, like text messages they send to each other, and it's on here. I love that shit. It goes back and forth between the guy and the girl and their point of views on everything, and I just love it. And it's so in detail. At first I was like, okay, what is this? Like, I really wasn't sure what I was reading, but then I like knew what I was reading, and I was like, this shit's fucking fire. So I get the second one, which is a little bit it's been a while since I read this. What does the thing say? To all the readers who want all the smut, you're welcome. Like, read it, y'all. I love it. It's a little bit probably more smuttier because like the characters know each other already, so it's not like that whole, you know. But this man, oh, he's possessive. He is yearning for this woman. He will do anything he can to have her. Like in one of the scenes, he's like, nobody else could bother me at work except her, okay? If she's coming into my work, she's the only one that could come through. Like, just send her my way. Don't even ask any questions. Just send her my way, and that's it. You can text, call me whenever you want. I don't care. Man, he will have you rethinking life. So, I love this shit. It's so fucking good. I love it. Let's see what this is why I need notes, because I don't really, everything is perfect. Everything you want in a man is what I wrote. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, so you do get left in a cliffhanger on this one, I believe, because she's like taken or some shit. But we know what happens in the second book. He gonna get her back, you know what I mean? It's just how he does it. It's so good. Happy ending. Happy ending. Okay, this is so. Next book I read. Like, I've seen a lot of people that really love this book, and they can't help themselves. Like, it's no doubt. It's changed people's outlook on life, okay? I did life a little bit backwards, but that's okay. And the fact that I went from that to this is fucked up, okay? I could only take so much, but like, I feel like this isn't too like much, okay? I read one book that was like a little bit too much for me, but like, I want to see what else is out there, okay? Because I feel like there's like levels of dark romance, you know? It depends what level, but this is so fucking good. I don't even know who I heard about this from. I probably just saw it on Instagram, which is literally TikTok, of people talking about it, and I was like, I need that. I need that. Because he stalks her, but he's like a computer genius whiz thing. His name, what's his name? Josh Hammond. So basically he stalks her. She is a nurse. Her name is Allie. Oh, I love this. I love them. I feel like sometimes you can't really love a couple like that because you get like envious. You're like, I want to be her. But I love them. I love them. I feel like this is the only real couple that like stood out to me, and like I love them. You know what I'm saying? They're both fucking crazy. It's so fucking huge. It's so wide, which I love it, and it's so long. This didn't even take me that long to read. I read it at work. Your Mine and Now You're Mine. I read those two at work. I read this at work. How embarrassing. But you know how many friends I made because of this? Not friends, but like there's people that like I had conversations with about this book. Only one girl, but she counts as people in my mind. This shit is fucking crazy. I would read it again. It's very kinky, very spicy, but it's very funny as well. Josh has a TikTok page and he posts his thirst traps, and he wears like this mask and stuff, hence the cover. She loves that shit. Allie goes batshit crazy for that shit. She comments on like a bunch of his posts. He like goes and is like, who is this chick? And he finds out who she is, and he fucking obsesses over her, okay? He goes batshit crazy. I will say Josh is like a very average stalker man, and he's very like unserious too. Like he's pretty funny. He does some unspeakable things to her, and their kinks are crazy. They eventually kill somebody together, so I love that for them. That's why I love them so much. Like they could do anything together. So this is just like an all-around good fucking book. Vanessa Allen. You guys stop. I'm literally editing this right now. This is so fucking embarrassing. I'm so fucking dyslexic. I said Vanessa and it's what the fuck is it? No, because I love her so much. Navenis Allen. I said fucking Helen. I hope that's how you say your last name, but you fucking aced it, bro. I gave that 5 out of 5 stars as well. Let me just take it up a notch, you know? I guess I'm officially on Book Talk or whatever, but I saw a lot of people talking about this next book, and I'm like, well, the people were right about that book, so let me try another book. But I read Haunting Adeline. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. This has left emotional trauma in my brain and in my heart. I will always remember reading this. I will always remember reading the second book because holy shit, cat and mouse. So it got water damage, but it's so thick. This man named Zaid and the girl, what's her name? Adeline, obviously. Look at the fucking, I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, Zaid and Adeline, super cute couple. He stalks her. He sends her a literal hand from a man that was like in her house because he's crazy about her. This man reeks of possessiveness and just wanting and yearning. This man is the ultimate stalker. He does not give a fuck. He is fucking crazy. A very much a lot of smut. I wish I read this first before Lights Out, but it's okay. But I will always be a Haunting Adeline fan. I will defend this book till the day I die because the trauma the trauma that I've received from this book is something that I cannot forget, and I have to defend. It's beautiful. It has their own point of views on there, but it's so thick. It took me so long to finish this. I had to take a break. I had to take a break when finishing this because I couldn't read at work anymore. But trust me, I was like, I read this whole thing at work, you guys. Like, I read this at work. At work. You know how insane you have to be to do some stuff at work? I read this at work. 4 out of 5 stars. This has left scars in my brain. If you hate yourself, but like low-key love yourself, get this and read it. There are rumors about Zayd that I want to come on here and clarify that he raped Adeline. Where? Zayd might say some things. He might do some things. I was there, okay? I know what fucking happened. And she wanted him, so that's what happens. He would never, especially what happened in the second book, okay? So don't even get me started. Don't be like that towards Zayd. He is fucked up, but he's not that fucked up, okay? Leave me little reviews on how if you read the book, what you think about it. Adeline kind of got on my nerves at the beginning because she was like, he's crazy, I can't like him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, just accept your fate. He's not going anywhere. Atrocious. This is Hunting Adeline. The first one was Haunting. This one's Hunting. Can we just talk about how beautiful this is? Look at a little rundown of the first book. I'm going back. Zayd kills people too. Did I leave that out? All the time. And he loves it. And 1/2 stars, 3.5 stars out of 5. Because the emotional trauma. So basically, the first book, cliffhanger, Adeline gets taken. And Zayd's like, I gotta go find her because his enemies took her. So this is not just what. And if you want pain, read this. It's ironic though, because Zayd loves to hurt Adeline and like make her like be in pain. But it's the fact that he's causing this pain. I don't know. It's weird. I don't fucking know. I don't have a pain kink, so I don't know. But he loves it. So like the fact that I'm literally endorsing myself this pain. It kind of jump starts from there, and Zayd is captured himself, kind of, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. He's gone. He doesn't even know where she is. Zayd literally prides himself in like helping out women and children, and he can't even find his girlfriend. Like, are you kidding me? It takes this man 2 months to find her. What the fuck are you doing? 2 days. Bitch, it took 2 fucking months. 2 months. So Adeline was great. Now she was raped, tortured, beaten. She mentally and physically was going through it. And I felt for my girl, and it goes into very specific details of what they do to her. And I fucking think it's disgusting, and I fucking can't stand it. It makes me so mad. So like the fact that she had to go through all this and like become someone she's literally not, just to like be able to defend herself in this world. I hated Zayd for that. I'm like, why would you put her through this? Why would you let her get kidnapped? Like, what is wrong with you? The first book, everything's fine. But it's like, she goes through all this pain and torture because of him. It's his fault. Like, majority of it, she's literally captured. So if it even tells you in the book, like, this is not gonna be a fast reunion. Also, I just felt like he didn't find her quick enough. And like, I don't feel like he was that pissed that she was taken. I don't know. I wanted more crash out scenes with Zayd. And like, the way that the person that took her and was responsible for taking her got killed in like some weird, it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted that bitch to be tortured. So excited to read her second book, Caught Up, which was okay. It was fine. It was readable. It went by really fucking fast. I thought it was gonna be like a part 2 to Lights Out, so like the same characters. No, it's 2 different fucking characters. So 5 out of 5 stars. No, I'd give it like a 4 out of 5 stars. It was just, they were dating in the past in high school, then they get back together, but she's like, do I really want him? And he's like, I've been stalking you, I hope you do want me. So yeah, but when she finds out about the stalking, she's not too mad. Like, she thinks it's kind of hot, so I'm like, okay, I like that. It didn't live up to the hype that I thought it would be, like, considering Lights Out was so fucking good. I wanted more. Like, I wanted more. Like, he's literally in the mafia. Like, I feel like we could have gotten more, so I just felt like I was let down just a little bit. There's another book coming out called Game On. Oh, that's good. I think that's gonna be more like Lights Out, because this was like very different than Lights Out. It's more serious for sure. He did yearn for her a lot though, so that was fun. after reading Hunting Adeline, I fucking crashed something that is like not so fucking dark and like gonna make me rethink my life choices. So I got this cute little book. It's so cute. It's Falling Like Leaves. It's by Misty Wilson. It is so cute, you guys. I read this so quickly. Like, it was so cute, and I would read it again too. So her name is Sloane, I think, which I hate the name Sloane, but okay. So it's real cute. Her mom and dad are getting a divorce, so like she goes with her mom back to the little town that they were in. So she's a small town girl, moved to a big city, but then back to a small town. And she hates it. Of course she does. Why would she like it? The fuck. She ends up seeing Cooper, who was her first love and kiss and kind of man's when they were little. He absolutely hates her because he feels like she ghosted him. So they rekindle their whole friendship, and that turns to more than friendship, but then it's back to friendship, but then it's not friendship because he's like, wait, what am I doing? I love this girl. Who am I kidding? So it's very cute. He yearns for her definitely further down the line, but they get into arguments so quickly. I'm questioning life. But it's really cute. It's really cute. I was kind of like scared about this book, but it jumps in really quickly, and like it's really sad, to be honest with you. It's really sad. Like, her dad doesn't even like talk to her anymore because he's having an affair. Well, he had an affair and he's with her now. That's why the parents were splitting. But he doesn't even talk to her anymore because this new girl has got his whole attention, which is like literally so sad. So she has daddy issues on top of it. Thanks, Dad. So yeah, what did I say about it? I put 3 out of 5 stars. It was so good. It was a little bit rushed, but it like had its slow moments, so that was really fun. It was just straight to the point, nothing too crazy. I mean, it is really small. It's not very detailed or anything like that. There's not a lot of people in the book, which I appreciate so much, but it's very good, and I would read it again, and I would definitely recommend it to like a person that's like starting out to read for sure. So yeah, it's really good, but I will say, like, probably like halfway through the book, I'm like, I miss my dark romance books. Like, I miss my dark romance books after reading this and like during the reading of this. And I don't jump between books. I just finish them, start a new one. That's how I've always been. That's how I will be. Christmas. So I picked up these. These glow in the dark too, by the way. So cool. So I picked this one up. He Sees You When You're Sleeping, which was very long, but very short. Look at the, oh, it's so cool. I love this book. It's so pretty. But yeah, it's very good that I jumped back into like the dark romance stuff with this, because it was very like, he stalks her, right? But he's not like crazy. He stalks her, but he knows it's wrong. She has an OnlyFans. Oh, and the other book too, Caught Up, she had OnlyFans too. What's up with me? I usually like don't like books like that, but I don't mind it. So anyway, apparently I don't mind it. I thought I would, but I don't. It's very cute. Well, it's not very cute, but it's very fast. Very addicting. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was very fast. Like, there wasn't a lot of yearning. They try to act normal with each other at first, like go on dates and be all cute and shit like that. Hallmark romance, you know? But then she's like, I'm kind of not into this. I need something else that's a little bit spicier, because she's that type of girl. Which I understand her. I do. She has like this kind of like OnlyFans kind of thing. It's like an OnlyFans, but they don't really say it's an OnlyFans because I don't know, whatever. But she has that going on. I don't even say like their books. Her name is Chloe and his name is Jack. I love characters that are named Jack so much. But anyway, she starts talking to this guy on OnlyFans, and she and him like do stuff together. And she's like, wait, I actually like this guy a lot more. So she tells him, let's meet up, buddy. And Jack, the same guy that is stalking her, and the same guy that she's talking to on OnlyFans, same person, obviously. So that's fun. There's not really like conflict in this book, but it is a fun read, and it's something to definitely like dip your feet into if you want to do dark romance, I would say. Or if you just haven't done it in a while and you are like, let me jump back into it a little bit. But it's not really like dark to me. Just a little, very little possessive, but I don't think that much. The stalking is a little not too bad. So yeah, read that book. And then I picked up the second one because I loved it so much. So He Knows When You're Awake. This was not what I was expecting. There's Chloe and Jack in it, but Chloe has a friend. So that friend is actually in this book. So it's not like it's different people, but it's still like the same kind of thing. Sadly, this book does not talk about Jack and Chloe as much as it should have. It just really talks about like Sloane having a friend, because Sloane is Chloe's friend in the first book, and now Sloane's the main character in this book, which I don't love. I did not love this book. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. It was very slow. So basically it's kind of stupid because like both of the best friends have like a guy that like stalks them and then they like become in love with them or whatever. And I'm like, how accurate can you be? It's not real. So it is a book. But this one's very more smut to me than than this one. So that's fun, I guess. But it's just like the guy Cole, he's a billionaire, and he kind of sorts out Sloane a little bit because she is wanting to quit her job, start her own jewelry business, and he's like, okay, sign me up, because he's like already stalking her. But we don't get like a lot of space of like them being like not interacting with each other and like not really knowing each other. Like literally the first chapter, like I'm pretty sure they introduce each other to each other. You know what I mean? The author introduces each other. So yeah, I don't really like that. In this book, it took Jack a while to be like, hi. But this book, it took like a couple sentences. Like it was really quick. It is smaller, I will say, but I feel like this could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. Like the guy's a billionaire, for crying out loud. Does he kill people? Does he kill people? Does he kill people? He doesn't. And he doesn't kill people either. So I guess that's why I was kind of mad, because I feel like I need the guy to be obsessed, stalking her, and being able to kill for her. I don't know, it's just a love language. I'm so fucked up in so many ways. But yeah, it wasn't what I wanted it to be, for sure. Would I read it again? No. Maybe just some parts, but not all of it. It's okay, but like I might rather read this for sure. There's not really conflict in the books either. It's just fun to read, I guess. So I have a couple more books to read on my list, but I read this one because it's Christmas time and I already read my dark romance books. So I was like, let's get back to something that's like absolutely horrible. I will never read this again. If I could throw it away, I would. Next. I'm so kidding. It wasn't horrible, but like third person. So that says a lot already. I read this in literally one day. I fast forwarded a lot of the things. Turns out the guy that she actually wants to be with is her best friend. Shocker. So that's why I feel like it kind of, I can't hate it that much because it's like low-key kind of cute. And all these guys that she goes on dates with are horrible. They're just horrible, which I feel like is like really unrealistic because like there has to be one good guy. It's not in this book, in this genre. Yeah, she's 34, she's single. Her friend Matt is like always there. Always. Matt is always there. Why is he always there? Like she literally wakes up and is like, who's in my house? I'm like, it's Matt, you dummy. And she's like, Matt, what are you doing here? I'm like, duh, of course he's here. Matt is always here. I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird. It doesn't really like explain like how he has a key or anything like that. Like he just shows up. So it doesn't really make sense, this book. Like I literally wrote it without skipping any steps. So Jenny, what's up with the Jennies? You guys need to get it together, seriously, because I'm confused. And there's a lot of characters. Book One Day in December is the one I read after. Josie Silver knows how to write a book. The 12 Dates in Christmas, by the way, I would give that like a 2 out of 10. This was a 4 out of 10. Okay, 4.5. It could have been better. So basically, I just finished this book like literally 2 days ago, so like I'm here to talk about it. So good. So basically, Lori sees this guy on the bus. His name is Jack. Jack. She instantly falls in love with him. He sees her. They lock eyes. Shit's amazing. Magical fairies everywhere. Like, it's so fucking cute. So a couple years later, she's still finding Jack. She's like, where's my man? Like, we met eye contact. He's the love of my life. I want to marry him. I don't know him, but I'm going to marry him. So tell me why her fucking friend, who the fuck is her name? Sarah comes to Laurie and's like, I have a boyfriend, Laurie. And she's like, oh my god, good for you. Boyfriend walks in, it's fucking Jack, the man that she's been looking for years, I tell you. Oh, the heartbreak, it was so sad. Laurie didn't say shit for a decade. This book travels 2 years, like 2013, 2014, 2017. Like, it goes on, okay? It takes forever for it to end. And it's so thick too, but this shit keeps you going. Like, it's so entertaining. Like, you really don't know what's gonna happen. Like, literally, I'm halfway through this book and I'm like, is Laurie gonna date Jack? Like, is she gonna take her friend's man? I don't know. But I want to say something, but I'm not gonna say anything. But it's just a lot of back and forth. Laurie makes some bad decisions. And I'm like, you go make those bad decisions, because I would never. It's just really hard. And like, literally, Laurie and Jack make out behind Sarah's back. Like, it's such a gossip book. Like, this shit ain't real. But like, the fact that it is and could be is like mind-boggling to me. This shit was so good. Oh my god. Like, go read this, but read it for like Christmas. But it goes from like March to August, which is so weird, like towards the end of the book, so I don't love that. It was really good, and it's not in third person like the other book I was talking about, okay? It's Laurie and Jack's perspective only, which is great, and there's not many people in the book, so you could kind of keep up with it too. And like, no parents are involved, like they're older. It's amazing. And like, I relate to Laurie so much, because like, feeling like the other woman is so irritating, and I feel for her so much. But I low-key didn't want them to end up together in the end, but you know, it is a book. So yeah, it was really good, and like, they were just like yearning for each other from afar, but they couldn't do it close up because he was literally with Sarah, Laurie's best friend. I love that book. Would I read it again? Maybe not in like 20,000 years, but like, I would read it because it's fun. So that book I would rate whatever I said in the beginning, but that's gonna be it for my list. Look at my list. Look at my cute bows I added, you guys. I'm so cute. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much the books I read for 2025. I'm ending this in a hurry. I wanted this to be cute and nicely organized, but it's not. I tried my best to, but today's been a long day. So yeah, my favorite book I read this year was dark romance. I want to say it's gonna be Haunting Adeline, just because it's so heavy and it's so like heartbreaking, those books. I'm never gonna read anything like that, and I was literally mourning and like finishing this book. Like, it was so hard for me to finish Haunting Adeline, because for one, it's hard to read, for two, like, I didn't want it to be over at the same time. I was like torturing myself without noticing it. So I love those books. I don't know, they just, I don't know, it just does something for me. Can't really describe it. My least favorite was the 12 Days of Christmas that I briefly talked about. That was horrible. Never. I would never do that to myself again. But for next year, I have this whole series to read. It is Arrows and Apologizes, Monsters and Muse. Oh, this is book 4. I thought this was book 1. Silly. Her Soul to Take. I'm so excited for this. The Broken Vowels. I don't really know anything. Instead of Zaid, it's literally Zane. So future. I just started reading Pen Pal yesterday. Look how far deep I'm into it. This shit's gonna be fucking fire. I cannot wait. I know it's gonna be good to read, you guys, this year. I'm gonna try and like read things before I buy them, because that's all my books, you guys. That was too much. I'm sorry, but that was for 2025, and that wasn't for like, that was just for April. So yeah, I love that for me. I am wanting to double my amount for next year. I need to read more. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today, you guys. I'm gonna go relax. Happy New Year.